welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 live stream. We're going to be on the Brighton Mainline tonight, which surprisingly we haven't been on for quite a while. So it'll be good to get back on it and, well, give it a bash. It's actually probably been a couple of weeks, quite possibly. This is what we got in the chat. We got Tanner, NG, Thomas, Kayan, we got Southern Traveller, we got Yoshi, Gregory, we got Gedge, we got Sam, and we got Power. How is everybody doing? Do tell me about audio as well. Hopefully it does sound alright. But let's get the train set up. Do that, there we go. And get all of the bits and bobs on over here. We're starting at Victoria and we'll head down to Brighton. The direction I prefer the most, I think, going down to Brighton. How loud are the 465 doors? Bloody noisy. Just heard it closing from all the way over there. Let's get the headlights on. We'll get them to day running, and they're on auto. That's all good. Destination board's already set to Brighton, so we should be all good. Now we wait. Yeah, how is everyone this evening? The lights are getting turned on tonight. Christmas ones at your place. Awesome. Lots of music. Sounds good. That's the 465 again you can hear there. Why is it so noisy? I mean, the tail lights were on there for a second. How weird. So we're going to be calling at Gatwick Airport and then... Oh, Gatwick Airport platform 7. That's weird. Fair enough. You need to go to Asda, which is like a 5-minute walk each way, but proper CB8, even the queue from the tills annoys me. Fair enough. No Ompsy 2, not at the moment. Need to get TSW done first. And then we can consider what we do next. There's a probably will be a stream after. Well, not straight after, but yeah. In goes that train. Lovely. 377. Let's get the doors shut. And then we shall make our way off. You can say a joke, yeah, feel free to. And Gatwick Airport is our next stop. Well, platform 7, which is weird for the Gatwick Express. Usually it's always platform 5 if you're going even further south to Brighton. You're trying to install Scunthorpe for Ompsy 2, nice. And yes, we are doing it in the snow again. And I think I said it's quite a bit of snow. So any second now, you actually see the snow coming down. One of those weird TSW things where you can't see the weather if you're, well, like underneath something. Here it is. So a nice little bit of snow. Wipers are on, which is good. And it's not dynamic weather. Because this is a Train Sim Mod 2 route, so having dynamic weather on is a little bit stranger than what it looks like for Train Sim Mod 3. Hello Quebec, how are you? From Östersund, Sweden, how are you? Hopefully you're well. Have you had the Christmas lights on at yours yet? Not yet. Hello Laserjet, how are you? How many presents can Santa fit into an empty sack? Don't know. No clue. Let's get that up. Whoa, wheel slip there. Wait, you could hear that. Let's put it into step 1 and we get a little bit of sand down. As many as you want, I suppose, Josh. There's Battersea Power Station there. It's been alright, Gedge. It's been alright. Nothing exciting, but yeah, it's been, well, I suppose just normal. What's the weather like over there, Quebec? I'm just thinking probably snowing, really cold. If it is snowing, it must be great. Although you might, I suppose you might be bored of snow over there, as you probably get it every single year. and coast it. Then you got Battersea Park. You're on Clintfield Railroad for some odd reason. You're enjoying it. Lovely laserjet. That's surprising. You're on Clintfield Railroad. Fair enough. I haven't played Clintfield in a long old time. I think it was August. I remember we reinstalled Clintfield Railroad to play. I think it was like August time. No, not East Croydon. No, don't think it's at East Croydon. Well, it does look like Haywards Heath and stuff like that. Although you can drive the 387 service as a Southern service, then it would stop at East Croydon. You can do that. You can call me John. If I can remember, I will. John, eh? Then you've got the West London line coming up there. No, hang on, is that? No. No, not that just yet. Well, I think that's actually what comes off of it. There we go. But not now. A fairly nice winter day with about 2 centimetres of snow. Fair enough. I'm jealous. Send it over this way. Not really, Sam. No, it's exactly the same. You'll see the West London. There's the West London line. Comes up there. Coming up on Clapham Junction. It's 60 through here. So fairly quick. Let's actually get a flyby shot. We don't really get one through Clapham usually, but we will this time. With a laggy horn. Look at the snow flick up on the platform there. Looks weird, but it looks cool. Fair enough, Sam. No, it's no different. I mean, you could turn on the dynamic weather. Well, I suppose there is a snow flick up, but the route itself, there's no difference. Quite cool seeing the snow flick up though. Sort of the older routes. So I did think it was a Train Sim World 3 thing. But no. So yeah, all the way down to Brighton on today's run. We're on the full way. The full shabam. It sounds like we're racing another train. Look at that. Aha, look at us going faster than you. Actually, hang on. Hang on. Oh, okay, I see how it is. Right, let's speed up a bit more. And it's 60 on that side as well. That's got to slow down. And that might be stopping at Wandsworth Common. Look at this, we're racing the other train. Love it when this happens. I'm guessing it might, actually it might not be stopping. No, that wouldn't be stopping at Wandsworth Common. That is going fairly quick. Look at that, through at the same time. Awesome. Well, it'll definitely stop at Balham though. And it's got a single yellow and it's still going 60 miles an hour. Crazy. And now it's slamming on the brakes. See you in a bit. That was cool. You went to your friend Brandon's birthday party. Awesome, Nicola. I hope it was good fun. That's cool. Those sort of racing parallel of that other service there. Let's get that up to 70. Cool, that goes up. And there's another service. Busy. Busy time. Another one. That really is busy. That's how we got a good time. Well, pretty much any time of the day is a good time on here. Your name's Thomas. Alright. Oh, good to hear, Thomas. You had a good day. But yeah, what did everyone think of the Bremen Oldenburg preview? Did it look any good? Do you think you get it, or was it a bit sort of, nah, I'm alright? Yeah, what did everyone think of Bremen Oldenburg when they showed it off last night? Obviously not long till release. Go through Streatham Common next. So yeah, we're non-stop to Gatwick, so about another sort of 20 minutes. Cool. I suppose as many as he wants, Gregory. That's my answer. Another one there. You'd like to have it? Fair enough. Hey, you said about, I think it looks a bit like the Dutch trains, does it? A little bit. I suppose it's quite cool. It's a bit like I used to pay a lot of Long Island Railroad, because it sort of just reminded me of British sort of third rail electric multiple units. Obviously before this was out. So I used to play that quite a lot. Norbury next. We're in the 387 tonight. On our way down to Brighton. Is it 25.5? 25.5? What do you mean, Thomas? Are you on about the time, maybe? I mean, it is 25 past. Oh, do you mean 5:25, maybe? Hello, Sahil, how are you? Get that up. Cool. Still 17, it comes down to 60. Just after Thornton Heath. But yeah, nice chilled out run. Running on with you without snow. Wow. Fair enough, Para. If you're gonna hop onto TSW2, you'll still be here. Lovely, Sam. Hey, there's Adam. How you doing, Adam, mate? Probably just let that naturally come down to 60. And it comes down to 45 just before East Croydon. You're all good? Well, that's good then. I'm alright. Yeah, it's coming down slowly. No, it'll be alright. It will be Christmas soon, yeah. You're going to do all trains on Diesel Legends, lovely. Thing is, what train is everyone most looking forward to driving on Bremen Oldenburg? For me, I'd probably say probably the N-Wagon. I know that's probably going to be for most people the N-Wagon, but it looks great that it was sort of manual roller blinds and stuff. I look forward to it. Okay, down to 45 next, just about to go through Selhurst. There's a 60. Hello, Daniel, but also goodbye, Daniel. Enjoy work, mate. Good to hear, Adam. Pop that down a bit more. Cool. Yeah, nice chilled out run down to Brighton. If this was a commuter around here, it would be blue and yellow X62. See your profile picture on Discord. I can have a look. I've got it up. We should be alright for now. I mean, not a lot happens on this Gatwick Express, especially going towards Brighton. So we can just chill out. I think I have seen your profile pic, but I'll have a look. Oh yeah, that one there. That looks like an IET. Like a much nicer looking IET. Not as pointy front. I like it. Wow, this is really busy. I forgot how busy the Brighton Mainline was on this game. And just imagine it with a 700. I'd probably double, well, it would double the amount of services, I'd say. That would be immense. And through East Croydon. Take care, Daniel, though. Stay warm. Freezing out there. Do a little bit of the horn. Sometimes I do it for East Croydon. There we go. Not stopping there, good. Get to go straight through. You could hear the train wheel slip in there. The other service on the other side just had that little sort of whirl off the wheel slip. I really have forgotten how busy it is. Look, another train already over there. I mean, East Croydon, I don't know if East Croydon is busier than Clapham Junction in this game. I mean, certainly East Croydon would be busier if there was Thameslink in the game. At least almost, yeah. Yeah, I think if there was a 700 DLC, East Croydon would become the busiest station on the route. And probably in the game as well. As also we don't have South Western Railway, so Clapham is still a little bit quiet. Well, not quiet. Well, not quite. And busy for TSW. But yeah. East Croydon would have become very laggy. And this is South Croydon. Guessing you're home now, Adam. No, lovely that little Christmas tree though. Cosy. There's a 375 there with the flicker. I always forget on this route that the 375 has the upgrades. So we spent so much time in the 375 on this route of the old version. So it's always just weird the way it's now got the upgrades on here as well. So obviously it's come across from South Eastern. Evening, Amanda, as well. Welcome in to the Brighton snowy morning express. Up to 90 miles an hour. But yeah, we're going into platform 7 at Gatwick, which is slightly peculiar. As usually most of the time it's platform 5, isn't it, for the down Gatwick expresses to Brighton. So yeah. Don't know why we're doing it, but we'll do it. East Croydon is probably the busiest through station, especially with the southeast diverts considered, although Victoria is the busiest in terms of traffic. Yeah. Victoria, southeastern, southern, it's very busy. It's always it's a hive of activity. I was going to say something, Adam, but I can't remember now. It was, what was it? Yeah, I swear you can get on the Gatwick Express without a Gatwick Express ticket between Brighton and Gatwick Airport. I mean, you might not be supposed to, but are you allowed to do that? It's quite a lot of the time they just tell you to get on it. If there's issues or anything, they just say, oh, get on there. You think the X62 is about the same EMU as the Talent? It has a similar cab. Alright. Well, the Talent 2 is a lovely looking unit, so. But in that blue and yellow stripes, what you sent, it looked really nice. Cool. Well, I suppose, why would you want to go on the Gatwick Express between Brighton and Gatwick? Let's get on a Southern. There's only like 2 stops. I think on the fast one's only 1 stop. Off goes those trains there. Where does that one go? That goes to Tattenham Corner, I think, down that way. And the other side's Caterham. A fun bus route to do near East Croydon is the X26, goes East Croydon to Heathrow Airport. It's the longest London bus route, 26 miles or something. It's quite a way. I mean, it sounds quite a way for a London bus route. There's one near me which goes for about, say, sort of 35 miles. Or one through Sussex, the 23. That's just the 17, that's quite a long one, but the 23. Hello, so this was the 1040 something out of Victoria. The super off-peak tickets from Brighton have one option, which is any permitted. The one labelled not valid on Gatwick Express does what it says on the tin, same price. Yeah. I just wish Gatwick Express was a little bit more, a bit more worth the upgrade. You know, like when they had the 460s, nice seats and stuff, or even the 442s. It just doesn't seem very worth it. I suppose it's more of a tourist trap, really, isn't it? See ya, Adam. Thanks for coming in, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Hopefully there won't be any knobs about. The Easter area is going to be here on the 14th of December. It is. It is. Oh, wow. Takes a while, then. It's coming next year. That's fine. No rush for Fernbus. Yeah, because Gatwick Express, it's just, well, I mean, it's an express, it's good, but it's, I don't know. It's not like the Connex Express, you know, there's a whole that bar on the train there was and stuff. And the seats on the 387s are less comfy than the ones on the 377s, so the same as the ones on the 700 pretty much. Yeah, just wish Gatwick Express was more of a premium service. Cool. That would quite cool. A dining train, like a proper special train between London and Brighton. Some sort of dining train. Right, that would have been the Brighton Bell, wouldn't it? Like a regular thing they do on like the weekends or something. Sure, it'd be busy. And we're on train symbol 3. So you have got the snow flick up, which looks very cool. So it flicks up behind. Yeah, for the Connex Express, we did that on Train Simulator once. It looks awesome. It had like a bar inside it, I think. Proper sort of really nice seats, which I think were a bit swivelly as well. In a 319. Looks awesome. Not too far until winds come down to 80. So yeah, after this I'll go and record a new game I've got actually. And then, well, do all my bits and bobs, and then might come back later with something, maybe around sort of 9ish. Not too sure what though. Probably not Halo. Yeah, not sure, but something. I mean, OMSI we do need to do, and OMSI would be quite fun to do. But yeah, not too sure yet. That'll be going, and tomorrow will be not the busiest of days streaming. It's Christmas tree day tomorrow. Maybe Sam, just maybe, it means getting out the wheel and setting that up and not as chilled out. Hello Tom and Lifestylish, how are you both? And then OMSI at night time isn't particularly lag free either. How you doing Tom? Sailing around the train feels like home. Lovely. Ice fishing. We should do some fishing at some point. Why don't you do the bus? The bus would be fun. Although I might as well wait until the 14th of December, because the last update, well, we didn't really do a lot, really. There wasn't really a lot added, so might as well wait until the 14th. Flight sim would be cool. Cheers, pal. Now, I'm working on the, what days am I working? Finally. Something at Brighton, on the 10th and 11th at Brighton. Yeah, and the 14th will be the Wednesday. That works out quite nicely, actually. Yeah, a flight sim would be cool, NG. But then it'll be dark. Again. So flight sim might be better to leave until a day where we know we can do it in the light. But we'll just see when the time comes. We'll see what we do. Well, police sim, probably not. I don't think there will be many more police sim streams. I suppose the sort of hype around that's gone now. It's nice doing it as a video, so that might sort of just stick to doing videos on that. I'm sure there will be a stream at some point, but yeah. And then on Tuesday we got Firefighting Simulator, the squad's coming out, which I think is a multiplayer game. So if anyone's about on Tuesday on PlayStation who wants to play Firefighting Sim with us, well, awesome, feel free to join. That's true, NG. You've got the power. There's a low chance in the next 3 weeks the route could look like that in real life. Oh, they say it's going to snow. It won't snow. I've lost all hope in the weather people saying it's going to snow. Tourist bus sim. Well, not really in the mood for that, really. That's more of a sort of do that videos on that. I probably wouldn't stream Tourist Bus unless there was something new out on there. And it's still the same issues as there was like 5 months ago on there, so. Hello, Manuel. This is Hawley. Must be cool flying in the snow though. I think we did that on Flight Sim just before. Well, it was one of the Christmas videos, which I should probably actually start recording fairly soon. Yeah, we did Flight Sim in the snow, and we landed very roughly into Bournemouth Airport, onto the grass, I think, which was interesting. GTA with the new Coca-Cola. GTA is a funny one. Like, I want to play GTA, but then they've royally screwed it up by the fact you can't play with people on last gen on the next gen version, even though it's completely the same online. So that sort of really puts me off GTA, which is sad because I want to play GTA, but just I'm really put off because my mates they play on last gen, so I can't play with them, and so we just don't end up playing GTA because we can't play together. So I don't really want to make a new character on there at level 1, so I'm quite high, like 400 on there. So yeah, GTA, and obviously most people here are probably playing on last gen, who did play GTA with us, so it's just a bit pants. Hello Tochi, I'm alright, how are you? Oh dear, hold on. It's the first time we've done that in a long time. Blame the snow. I was thinking we were 8 coach for some weird reason, and then it's literally as soon as we stopped I saw the screen, I was like, oh yeah. There we go. Went over Aston Expressway yesterday and looking down to Aston Cross, it looks identical to Train Sim World 3. Awesome, that's good then. That's that. GTA 6. Bloody everyone's getting off here. Have we got our graphics on high? They'll be on whatever PlayStation graphics are, which I think are on high, so yeah. I think PlayStation is on high graphics. Or high/ultra. I'm not too sure actually. Landing challenges. They're fun, but I get a bit bored of them. I just want to do a normal flight, a nice realistic flight. so I don't really do landing challenges, especially on stream. Have to go on this route and rule in spring 2024. You have friends in Brighton, south of Fat. Oh, lovely, Quebec. What, in somewhere like Rottingdean or Woodingdean? I suppose somewhere around there. Or Molscombe. Friday Fall Guys. Hello Dan, how are you? Bloody shark cards. I don't know, GTA 6, everyone's like really excited, aren't they? Well, GTA 6, it's going to be awesome, it's going to be great. But then, I don't know, just it probably won't have those same great moments as GTA 5. I don't know, just don't think it won't be as fun. Talking of things being pants clean, probably on his man. He is, yeah, he is now, isn't he? He left this afternoon. Yeah, on his man holiday. How you doing, Pete? The door handle on the M-Wagon needs to be diagonal and not horizontal. Alright. Good to see you, Dan. Glad it's Friday, I'm alright. Playing Transport Fever, and of course, the only transport mode is the trains, because who needs road connections? Exactly, Tom. Exactly. Everyone can take the train. The M-Wagon and the route is great, yeah. Yeah, I watched, well, I didn't actually watch the full line run. I'll just keep it for myself until I actually do it myself. But I did watch, well, I was in for sort of the last 30 minutes where they were looking at the bridge and looking at the M-Wagon and stuff, which was cool. Need to play something different for the TSW Marathon after M-Wagon release. Yeah, it's going to be good. If the flight wasn't 4 hours, you could have done Gatwick to Gran Canaria to see him on the flight. I could, yeah. Make sure he's alright. Then probably crash at Gran Canaria. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Brighton is the next stop. Yeah, I had a bit of a brain fart though at Gatwick, bloody stopping at the 8-car stop marker. Luckily I saw it before we actually did open the doors. I saw we were 12. That's what's good in the 377, you have the reminder right in front of you. You had fun watching that stream, awesome. Yeah, it does look good. And it's great because, well, you know, we only had the Cross City a couple of weeks ago, now we're already getting a new route, which is good. Hopefully we don't get one of those sort of periods again, like when Train Sim 3 released to Cross City, where it was, well, ages without a new route. And obviously as we get more third-party developers in, I'm sure there will be routes every sort of 2-3 weeks, a bit like on Train Sim. Which is awesome, obviously keeps it fresh, keeps things new. Especially obviously as we stream every day on TSW, it keeps it fresh. Awesome power. No worries, NG. Sounds good, sounds good. Yeah, is that the one that goes up and down, Manuel? Oh, lovely, Sam. Not from last year, though, are they? So will we get another DLC before Christmas? I wonder if they updated Östersund in FS 2020. It looked like World War II Dresden when I saw the demos. Your computer only takes FX. So I guess it didn't look great then. Awesome. See if I can play the route on release date with all the scenario planet loading times. More than with the ice one. Awesome. Well, there is something in the trophies called HDX. I mean, we've got the Bremen to Oldenburg trophies, but then what's HDX? I mean, it said complete Holiday Express, and Holiday Express is a DLC on Train Simulator, which is like a Christmas DLC. So a little bit sort of like, will it be a remake of that, but for Train Sim World, which would be really cool. A little sort of Christmassy themed route. Maybe they'll surprise us, who knows. When setting up a new flight, you set it to low altitude, but the autopilot never flies to the last waypoint or lines up for the approach. What are you doing wrong? You've also got to set the approach up. I'm guessing that's probably in the Flight Sim A320, so the Microsoft one. So you want to do low altitude, and then make sure you've got an approach. So for Gatwick's sake, you want ILS 26 left or ILS 08 right. Just zoom in on the map and see where planes are landing on what side. So you have to set that, otherwise it will just take you in a straight line to the airport, as if you were a bird flying to the airport. So yeah, you have to set the approach. It never flies to the last waypoint or line at the runway. Oh yeah, if they're not doing that, if you do have a waypoint on, not doing that, I think I've actually had that before. You want to go to the MCDU, which is the panel with the flight plan in it, data, etc. Hello Munchies, and click DIR for direct, and then you'll see what waypoint is on there. So for Gatwick, I think it would be USR, isn't it? Like the sort of one at the start of the final approach, and then click direct, and it will direct you to it. When we're next on it, I'll show you. Why's the wiper gone off? Oh, no, it is still on. Have we broken the wiper? I think we've broken the wiper. It's on slow, but it's not doing it. What, is that like a random fault? I mean, if it was, that'd be quite cool. But we've broken the wiper. The wiper isn't going. What's going on? Set to the approach. Not too sure, Dan. Yeah, sounds good. Right, let me do that, and then no. Yeah, we've somehow broken the windscreen wiper. It's had enough. It's packed up for the day. It's not doing it. What? Well, that's quite a funny bug. Maybe it's a random fault. If it was actually a random fault, that's quite cool. Wipers frozen from the snow. Maybe. Well, that does make things slightly more interesting. Let's go ahead, and hopefully it will then take it to the depot, yeah. I suppose it will get a few flyby shots then. I mean, it's 90 along it, so we're alright. There you go, it's cleared that. Let's try it again. Oh, I know what we can do actually. What we'll do is we will sort of reload the train. So if we fly really far away from the train and then we'll load back into it, then hopefully it might have sorted itself. So let's do that. Let's sort of fly the opposite way to the train. We'll load back into it and then it might have sorted itself. And can we try and get up to 25 likes? We've got 18 at the moment. That would be a lovely. Right, that should be far enough. There you go. And then it might now work. There we go, we're all sorted. There's a chance. I mean, I could have, but it would have been rather, well, blank for the screen, or for the stream, I mean. No, did it, Kebab? You keep the wiper on fast always, fair enough. Awesome, Manuel, awesome. Pete, what do you think of Bremen to Oldenburg? Is it something you are interested in? Yeah, if we do flight sim, I don't know, probably it might not be tonight, but whenever we next do it, we won't go into Gatwick, we're going to somewhere else. Like maybe we're going to Luton or Stansted, One of the little airports in London. What happens if the wiper breaks in real life? That's a good question, I suppose. I suppose you wouldn't be able to go any further. I suppose you'd have to try and stop at the next station, and that would be that, maybe. They'd have to sort it. So it'd be a train fault. A good question, though. Yeah, so they'd probably stop at the next station and terminate. And fix it there. Yeah, down to Brighton. It's not too far to Brighton now. And I'm off to check out a new game. Which you'll see on Sunday, I think. So an entry, look at the new trains, and the route scenery looks fan-dabby-dozy. Yes, especially the bridge. The bridge is cool. Probably is the coolest thing on the route. Although I only saw like 10 minutes of the route. So I'll keep the rest as a surprise. You've waited for the M-Wagon so long, awesome. If they fix the passenger refusing to board bug, you'll buy the Bremen to Oldenburg. Fair enough. Is that where they don't get on and you have like an empty train? In fact, do we have an empty train? Usually everyone gets off at Gatwick. I think we do. Yeah, everyone got off at Gatwick. They didn't like my driving, so they were like, you know what, let's get off. Although I suppose they probably would in real life. There's some choppers, not entirely unrealistic. Lovely power. Hey Tintin, how are you, mate? Hopefully you're all well. As we come up to Burgess, oh, there's the alarm going off. Cool. Burgess Hill, and then Hassocks next. Thanks to David Brocker for just subscribing, much appreciated. Got an empty train as well. Oh yes, Tintin. Hello Kian, how are you? It'd be funny if Chris Eubank was the only passenger making his way to Brighton. One of the scenarios had me drop off passengers and park the train up in the siding, but they didn't get off. Well, they wanted to go with you, munchies. Maybe they were all train enthusiasts. They were trying to sneak into the depot. Parked up a full train. I think they did. I think they have tried to sort that now, so that doesn't happen. Obviously, on a lot of the old TSW routes, people will just stay on the train all the time. Even when it's sat there at night, they'll be there. The snow flick up. We're gonna get hit by the snow. And there it goes. Yeah, we'll be finishing up at Brighton. Your train is not empty, but not full. 3 to 5 passengers. Oh. That's about to go through Hassocks. Say hi to your listeners. Hello, Leo, Elena, and Gabby. How are you all? You know what? Let's get a flyby shot. Let's fly ahead and watch it going past. So we're going to a big tunnel soon. Now let's see, Quebec. Let's yeah, let's do it here. Look at that. It's impressive. Back in. And then into Clayton Tunnel, which takes us under the Downs, under, does it go under, I think it does go under, no, does it go under Clayton Village? No, I think it does, yeah, Clayton Village and Pycombe. I forgot to tell you, did a shuttle service on Tourist Sim last night, whereby you actually drop passengers off in one of the diagonal bays outside the airport entrance. Ooh. I didn't think that was possible. That must have been quite cool, Dan. Yeah, you always have to, in the normal ones, you drop them off in the bus station, don't you? It's like I want to drop them off there. So still 90 miles an hour. We're going a little bit slower though. Going at 80 at the moment. And then we'll be down to 75 just before Patcham Tunnel. And not too far off. Hello ZG, is there a train that actually stops at all stations on the route? No. No, not on here. Even realistically, there's not one which stops at every station. That will take forever. Well, the Thameslink services are the slow ones though. So they stop at stations like Salfords, well, Hawley, Salfords, Ellswood, Merstham, Coulston South, yeah, Withersfield, Burgess Hill, and Balcombe. They'd stop there, but we don't have Thameslink in the game yet. Hopefully in future we do though. I think it would be a cash cow for Dovetail. Everyone loves the 700. And the amount of routes the 700 could go across as well is, well, only southeastern high speed on this route. So it would be quite a, well, good DLC money making wise. I'll see Dan. Shuttle service from the hotel in Coralejo down to the airport. Yeah, right at the top of the island. You got like the water park there with like the same voice lines of the people. Yeah, I might do a video at some point soon for Tourist Bus. It's been a couple of weeks. They still haven't fixed the bug with the passengers loading on luggage though. Still not. That's not great though, is it? I mean, it's been out since May and that sort of thing hasn't been sorted. But I like TML, so. Evening Devenoff, are you doing the bus? Oh, you sent me a DM about the bus. Is that phase 2 coming out on the 14th? And yes, we will do it on the 14th. So yeah, we're on the Brighton side now, as we let's patch them down there. And that's sort of the Preston Park area comes up soon. It's a new video, eh? Let's pop that down. I love Brighton though. Brighton's an awesome place. Obviously, it does have its bad places, but I do love Brighton. But I did used to live there, so I'm gonna say it's good. And when I lived in Brighton, I really wanted to be a bus driver. But sort of since moving, well, I've sort of gone away now. Wouldn't mind it though. But I would much rather work on the trains. Better money. They're probably concentrating on Fernbus with Consul at the moment. Probably, yeah. See a French Stoke? But I didn't realise, Dan, how much bus drivers actually get. Like, we were doing OMSI the other day and someone said how much bus drivers get. It's not a lot, is it? You'd think it'd be more for a job like that. You know, having to memorise all the routes, all the stops. Yeah. Do I like Hove? Hove is part of Brighton, so yeah. Hove's nice. Quite a sort of rich area in some places. There's one thing I don't like about Brighton, and that's the i360. One ugly, yes, very ugly thing. The big stick. Rubbish money, yeah. Fair enough. I just wish there was a Brighton on a bus sim. Hopefully when the bus has modding tools, someone make Brighton, please. Be great, sort of just driving around where I used to live. The 1, the 6, the 49, doing all of them. Yeah, so yeah, Dan. So we're waiting outside Brighton, probably running a little bit early. probably something in our platform at the moment. I see what you did there, Pete. Yeah. And here we are. And then before the i360, they had the Brighton Eye, which the Brighton Eye is now a zipline attraction, which I think is like £20 to go down. Just a zip line on the beach. It's like 20 quid. Not worth it. Enjoy, Amanda. And there goes an East Coastway service. Alright, Dan. Thanks for popping in, mate. Yeah, we're due at 11:37. It's 11:32 now. So we gotta wait. Passengers will be getting the ump. Red light, oh yeah. Off goes an East Coastway service. I just wish there was something happening on the East Coastway Brighton Mainline. Yeah, like an upgrade or a new train, a new DLC. I'm sure at some point though. And it'll just be really, really, really good if the East Coastway got extended to all. That would be very good. Like, very good. And quite a good opportunity as well, because if they did extend the East Coastway to all, you could then have southeastern services as a layer, only from West St Leonard's to Hastings, which is like 2 stops, but still. And then you could have the Turbo Star as well, so it'd probably be a good opportunity. And then it would be about an hour? Yeah, about an hour. Well, probably more than an hour actually. I think it would be about an hour and 15 minutes from Brighton to all, which would be a really nice journey. So at the moment it's about sort of 40 minutes, isn't it, from Brighton to Eastbourne. Yeah, that'll be awesome though, going past was it Pevensey Bay, Pevensey and Westham, Collington, Coodon Beach. I don't think that's actually in the right order. Now you've got Norman's Bay as well, Norman's Bay, Bexhill, St Leonard's Warrior Square, Hastings and all. That'll be awesome. Do you think it will snow soon in real life? You're saying about real life? Nah, no chance. There's more chance of Pivers becoming a monk. That's true. I reckon he will. Right. Let's go. Platform 3 at Brighton. And then sort of 6 and 5 are mostly Thameslink. Hello, brake check, how are you? Yeah, and we go, we've got to come straight right across here. Good to hear, brake check, good to hear. Got 313 in there on the right. And no, we don't have West Somerset Railway installed, so we won't see the 09 sitting there. But that's fine. Hello Josh, where are we driving to? This is where we're driving to Brighton. And this is our final stop. Yeah, for Tuesday I need to try and install pretty much what I'll do, uninstall all of the American freight routes. I don't think we actually got any installed now. And then I can download pretty much all of the German routes. Might actually have to uninstall some of the British ones actually. Get all of the German ones installed so we have all the layers, all the substitutions. Let's Gatwick Express 387 and we'll drive into Brighton. Oh yes. Hello Permian and also Quicker, how are you both? That'll do. This is Brighton, all change. Let's get the DRA on, set the tail lights, get them on, wipers off, and now we have it. That is a show done. Good to quick, I'm alright. Glad you got this game on PC. Yeah, I do have it on PC, but I prefer playing it on PlayStation. We've always done it on PlayStation, so we'll continue doing it on PlayStation. Plus, I just prefer controller. But yeah, look at the snow on the front there. Thought it looks good, quicker, it looks good. But yeah, that is going to be it, everyone. Hello, Edit. Merry Christmas to you too, or early Merry Christmas. That is going to be it from me. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. I'll be back a little bit later on. Not too sure what with yet. We'll wait and see. But links can be found in the normal places to the Discord, PayPal, and the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Apart from that, have a lovely rest of your evening. It is one snowy class 387, and I hopefully see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.